Alright, you guys, so the last time we seen the car, it was on that video of whether or not it's worth it. It's definitely worth it, but once after that video, I was trying to get a stereo installed on the car, and some dude, not gonna name any names, some dude came in. This is also partially my fault, but these wires in here, there's two wires. These two are coming from the ECU. I'll give you guys a better clip once I'm getting it fixed, but the ECU for the car is over here. These two cables are coming from the ECU and they were like routed, and this is the stuff for the stereo. Somehow this was plugged in from the ECU into the stereo, and when the guy was trying to install it, he was just cutting wires and wasn't really paying attention to what he cut. He didn't take any pictures or anything, so he just cut all these wires. And now, when I go to turn my car on, this is what I get. Okay, well, it typically doesn't do that, but it just came on first try, so I'm gonna keep this in the clip because shit like this doesn't happen unless it's on YouTube. Actually, I do have the slip light on now. I'm not too sure where that one came from. When you rev it, or what do you hear that like choking a little bit? That like little blip choking right there is like that issue with the fuel injectors I was talking about. So as you like try to go from first gear to start driving, like that little blip where it like loses like that the pressure or whatever, that's where it goes to stall out. But it honestly looks like it's in solid enough condition and it's idling fine right now. So I'm gonna bring the G. Alright, y'all, coming at y'all live from the G. So I'm currently on my way to Riverside to the homie to currently go get the headers installed. I got them in the trunk. Just wanted to introduce you guys to this car because I never had it formally on the channel yet, because I never really had it like on an actual long form video yet. You're probably wondering, hey, yo, that's a G35 dash with fucking Christmas lights on it. That's not a G37 like you be claiming in your videos. So, little backstory. So, I've had a G37 2011. That one was static. It was tuned. It was automatic, 7-speed. It's 2011, and it barely had 100,000 miles before I got rid of it. I was looking for bags and a manual car, and this one just so happened to be what I was looking for, and I got it for a pretty good deal. And I took just pretty much the parts I wanted to keep from my car, and I transferred them over to this car. And now I'm just gonna build a supercar based off this. But little heads up with the dash. I know it looks fucking crazy. The only thing that I actually need on the car, I have brake fluid and all that shit in here. I just need to do the gallery gaskets, the thermostat, and the water pump and all that kind of stuff. I already ordered all the parts from Z1. I'm just waiting for them to get here, and then I'll do a video on that. I know there's already a bunch of videos and stuff like that of people doing them, but I'll just put it out there. But yeah, it's bagged. And then on the airlift, I do need to redo the lines because it's obviously saying it's leaking on the controller. But I'm also, because if you have bags, you know that like if you want to have camber, you have to change the rear struts. So I ordered the bags for the rear struts So I'm gonna have to replace the 2 rear lines, and I figured once I replace the 2 rear lines, I'll just do the front 2 as well, just so they're all fresh. But I have the lines in the trunk and literally everything ready to go. It's just a matter of just, I guess in a sense, doing it. So that's what's up with that. But I got the good Tesla screen in here, of course, and yeah, we're just on the way. That's my little shitty alarm. But yeah, we're just pretty much on the way to get the headers installed, and then I plan on fully building this car, wide bodying, going absolutely crazy. I have a full cluster I'm gonna rebuild for this, so I got a bunch of stuff planned for it. So it's just a matter of executing. But I just kind of wanted to get a little something in here so I can say what's up. And before I get the new headers installed, here is a quick interior clip of what my car sounds like. This current setup that's on the car, I'm not too sure what the headers are. I was told there's some aftermarket headers. I believe they're like DC Racing or Megan Racing or some boofoo ass headers. And then I have catalytic converters with the Motordyne Shockwave Catback exhaust. I love this sound, honestly. I had test pipes before this, and it was honestly a little loud. I got state repped with that setup, but the setup is honestly so nice because it's like, it just sounds good. There's, I don't know, and it's not like loud, you know. It's loud, but like not really compared to like loud cars. Like you easily get droned out. So I don't know. I'm not like a huge radar for cops, but here's like a quick with the windows down and stuff. And then yeah, I used to be tuned, but obviously this is a whole nother car, so I'm not gonna be tuned. But nah, I'm gonna get retuned and all that kind of stuff later, but nah, the timing just gotta be right for that. But yeah, I mean, exactly, you can't really hear it. It's pretty quiet. That's why I really like it, but you can still hear the Motordyne, like if you know, with the VQ sound. So it's something different. Got the first one out. The gasket's going in. Then still gotta do the driver's side though. All right, so biggest tip, if you're trying to put the headers in here, the way these headers are shaped, they don't go in as easy as these did. So what we did, it was hitting the back of this shit. So we took the Y pipe down, and then when you go to put the header in there, you have way more room to like just wiggle and struggle to get it in there. And then what we also did, if you put the gaskets on and the gaskets come off, we put a zip tie, we just did it in a circle on the actual stud, put the gasket behind the zip tie, put the header on there, and then cut the zip tie to get that shit on there. So now we just gotta put the bolts on and then do the driver's side. All right, bet. So getting the driver header out. Biggest thing that we did to get this one out, luckily these are aftermarket headers, so these didn't have the heat shield. And I actually had no Freon in my AC, so we were able just to pull the line to the side. And you can actually see all the bolts pretty easy. And then we just got that steering column disconnected. And now this header should be coming out. The side's already done, and damn near done. And just like that, about 4 or 5 hours later, we got the driver's side, passenger side in. Just a matter of putting the intake back on, putting the Y pipe back on, and then it's gonna get its first start. All right, and then once you're all said and done, you're gonna have two very sexy looking headers in your car. Now we just gotta start it. Alright y'all, this is probably gonna wrap it up for the video. I didn't get to the R34. I dropped it off to go get fixed. I know I didn't show too much of an issue going on with it, but there was something going on with the injectors. I got the PPE headers. Sounds great. Next video, it'll probably be me doing some messing around sound clips. Honestly, don't even worry about what I'm about to post. Just stay tuned. How about that? Stay tuned. Stay tuned.